Welcome back, dreamers. Tonight, we're about to uncover a story hidden in the desert winds. So find a comfy spot, rest your eyes, and let the magic begin. Once upon a time, in a faraway kingdom, there lived a young boy named Alyden, with eyes full of wonder and a heart full of dreams. He owned nothing but a tattered vest, an old satchel, and a wit sharp enough to outsmart the trickiest traders. One day, as Alyden was making his way through the city, he came across something that changed his life forever. The city of Azarah was a bustling sprawl of color and sound. Alyden wove through crowds of traders, merchants, and farmers, each one calling out, trying to catch the attention of passers-by. The smell of spices filled the air, mixing with the sweetness of fruits and the heavy scent of baked bread. The sound of barter and bargaining echoed through the streets, a harmony of chaos that was the lifeblood of the market. As he walked, he passed a little child sleeping in the alleyway, curling up against the wall to escape the cold. As he passed by, the child woke up. He had no shoes, and his threadbare clothes did little to ward off the winter chill. Alyden's heart ached as he wanted to help, but he had nothing to give. Further down the street, an old man sat on the ground, his hands shaking with exhaustion. He had a small pile of figs in front of him, but he couldn't sell a single one. His eyes were tired, and his face was wrinkled with age, his soul weighed down by a lifetime of struggle. Finally, as he came to a crossroad, Alyden looked up and saw the palace in the distance. From the high window, Princess Jasmira stood, her hand resting against the glass, looking down at the crowds. She longed to escape her gilded cage, to be free from the prison of luxury that was her life. For a moment, Alyden stared up at her, wondering what it would be like to be the one who could change their fates. If only he had the power. Later that day, Alyden went out into the desert, as he had done many times before. He didn't know what he was looking for, but he felt something pulling him forward. While exploring the edge of the city, he stumbled upon a cave hidden by fallen stones and whispers of legend. Inside, buried under centuries of dust, he found a lamp, dull and old. But when Alyden rubbed it, the earth trembled, and a blast of light erupted. A shape-shifting genie appeared, swirling with colors and laughing with power. 3 wishes, the genie boomed, and the world shall bow to your command. Alyden's eyes shined. He could have gold, a castle, power beyond imagination. But then he thought of the little child who slept in the alley without shoes. He remembered the old man struggling to sell just 1 fig, and the princess who longed to escape. Alyden whispered his first wish. I wish for food and shelter for the hungry. The second, I wish for the sick to be healed. Finally, I wish the princess could be free to follow her heart. The genie paused, stunned. No riches? No crown? No castles? Why such wishes? Alyden smiled. Because if I had everything and the world still suffered, what good would my joy be? The lamp glowed once more, brighter than ever. The genie, now soft-spoken, said, You've freed not just me, but your own destiny. The lamp disappeared. The cave fell silent, and Alyden returned to the city, not a prince, but a legend. He walked beside the princess as an equal. They chose not a castle, but a life of service and storytelling, sharing tales that lit hope in the darkest corners of the kingdom. So kids and parents, the truest treasure is a heart that chooses others first. Kindness, sacrifice, and bravery, that's where the real magic lives. Thank you so much for watching. Share, like, and subscribe, and come back for more, only at Daily Dose of Wonderland. Goodbye, sweet dreams, and see you soon.